Hello friends, welcome to Success Hub Media. In this tutorial, we'll be learning about the confusing minus sign. If you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you can be notified automatically whenever a new video is released. In order to have a good understanding of the confusing minus sign, we'll start by taking a look at some important rules which you have to take note of. Thereafter, we'll look at addition and subtraction involving negative numbers. And lastly, we'll take a look at multiplication and division involving negative numbers. Let's start by taking a look at the important rules to note. In mathematics, every number, which is also referred to as a constant, or alphabet, which is also referred to as a variable, has a plus or minus sign in front of it. When there is no plus or minus sign in front of a number or alphabet, it means there is an invisible plus in front of it. Take for example, in this equation, 2x plus 3 equals to 5. 2x has an invisible plus in front of it, so we can say it is plus 2x. As you can see, there is no sign in front of 2x. However, the rule 2 has already made us to understand that when a number does not have a sign in front of it, there is an invisible plus in front of it. Also, plus 3 has a visible plus sign. As you can see, there is a visible plus sign in front of 3, so it simply means 3 owns this plus sign in front of it, so it is plus 3. 5 has an invisible plus in front of it, so we can say it is plus 5. As you can see, there is no sign plus or minus in front of 5. However, there is an invisible plus in front of it, so we can say it's same thing as plus 5. As a continuation of important rules to note, look at this example where we have 6 minus 3m equals to 9. 6 has an invisible plus in front of it, so we can say it is plus 6. As you can see, minus 3m has a visible minus in front of it, so it is minus 3m. 9 has an invisible plus in front of it, so we can say it is plus 9. Now let's take a look at addition and subtraction involving negative numbers. Take note, while number line can be used, the concept below is easier as it involves money. In other words, the concept I'll be explaining below has to do with money. You could also use number line to get your answers, but number line could be a little bit technical at some point in time, as you will have to draw the number line, and some other time the numbers you are comparing might have a long range. So we are going to use money in this concept to have a very good understanding. I believe we all love money, right? All right. So now let's take a look at the concept. When you are faced with a question, you should take note that the minus sign means you have borrowed money from someone. When you have a minus sign, you have borrowed money from someone. When you have a plus sign, it means you have paid money to someone. It could be the same person you borrowed money from. Just take note. Now, in order for you to write your answer, you are going to ask yourself, are you still owing someone, or the person is owing you? If you are still owing, you have to add a minus to the amount you are owing the person. If the person is owing you, you have to add a plus to the amount that the person is owing you. So let's take some examples for clarity. Let's say we have 5 plus 6. I know this is a very simple example. You don't even need to crack your head. 5 plus 6 is equals to 11. All right, it's an easy peasy, right? Good. Let's take note of the following. When a small number subtracts a big number, all you need to do is to add minus in front of the normal answer. Look at, you can see that 3 is subtracting 7, which is impossible in the normal sense. So all you need to do is to add a minus to the answer you would have gotten if it were 7 minus 3. Good. Now, how about this one? Minus 2 plus 5 equals to what? This is a typical example of a question that has a negative sign that usually confuses students. So with the concept we have just learned, we said when you are faced with the question, take minus to be that you have borrowed a certain amount from someone, Take plus to be that you have paid the certain amount to the same person. Okay? So if that is the case, minus 2 means you have borrowed 2 naira. I'm in Nigeria, our currency is naira, so you could use your own currency in place of naira. Okay? Minus 2 means you borrowed 2 naira from the person. Then plus 5 means you paid 5 naira to the same person. So, who is owing who and how much? You borrowed 2 naira from someone and you paid 5 naira to the same person. Who is owing who right now? Your guess is as good as mine. You are right. The person is owing you. So your answer will have a plus sign in front of it. The next question now is this: how much is he owing you? He's owing you 3 naira, right? So he's owing you 3 naira. Your answer is plus 3. It's simple, right? Good. Let's take a look at, okay, just before we take a look at the next example. So in conclusion, we can see that minus 2 plus 5 is equals to plus 3, going by our analysis. The moment you understand this concept, you will find out that it is very simple and easy. Now let's take a look at another example. We have minus 3 minus 7. We've already established that minus means you have borrowed or you are owing. Now you have borrowed, minus 3 means you have borrowed 3 naira. Minus 7 means you borrowed another 7 naira from the person. So who is owing who and how much? Your guess is as good as mine. You are right. You are owing the person. So your answer will have a minus sign in front of it. Because why? You are owing. So how much are you owing? You are owing 10 naira, so your answer is minus 10. Therefore, minus 3 minus 7 equals minus 10. Easy, right? Very good. Now let's move on to multiplication and division involving negative numbers. In order for you to understand multiplication and division involving negative numbers, there are rules you have to take note of. We'll start by taking a look at the rules of multiplication. The rules of multiplication says that when minus multiplies plus, you are going to have a minus. When plus multiplies minus, you are going to have a minus. When plus multiplies plus, you are going to have a plus. When minus multiplies minus, you are going to have a plus. In order not to crack your head too much, or in order not for you to start struggling to remember this rule, just take this as a reminder. When you multiply different signs, your answer is minus. As you can see, when the signs are different, minus and plus, you have a minus. When the sign is plus and minus, you have a minus. An easy reminder, right? Very good. Now, when you multiply same signs, you get a plus. As you can see, when we multiplied plus and plus, we had a plus. When we multiplied minus and minus, we had a plus. You can see how simple it is. So with that in mind, let's take a look at some examples. Now we have 5 times 3. This is easy ordinarily, right? But let's just pretend as if we don't know what the right answer is, and let's see how true this is. We've already established that when a number is written without a sign, either a plus or minus in front of it, there is an invisible plus, which means there is an invisible plus in front of 5, there is an invisible plus in front of 3. So we'll start by saying plus times plus will give us a plus, right? So plus times plus has given us another plus in front of 15. Then you multiply the numbers. 5 times 3 will give you what? 15. Very good. Okay, how about this one? Minus 3 times 4. How do we know it's equals to minus 12? We've already said that the first thing you do is to multiply the signs. The sign in front of 3 is minus, obviously, right? How about the sign in front of 4? It is an invisible plus. So we are multiplying minus times plus. And we've already said when you are multiplying different signs, you will get a minus. That's the reason why we have minus in front of 12. And the 12 is gotten by multiplying 3 and 4. Easy peasy, right? Very good. Now let's take a look at this other example. Minus 5 times minus 2. The first thing you do, you say minus times minus. You've established that when you are multiplying the same signs, you will get a plus. Then 5 times 2 is equals to what? 10. So instead of writing plus 10, you can also leave your answer as 10 because there is an invisible plus in front of 10. Very good. How about this one? 7 times 3 is the same thing. Invisible plus times minus will give us minus. 7 times 3 will give us 21. Now let's move on to division. The rules in division are almost the same thing as that of multiplication in that when you divide different signs, you get a minus. When you divide same signs, you get a plus. Easy to remember, right? So as a reminder, when you divide different signs, you get a minus. When you divide same signs, you get a plus. Now let's take a look at some examples. We have the first one being minus 6 divided by 3. Minus divided by plus, there's an invisible plus here, right? Will leave us with minus. 6 divided by 3 will leave us with 2. Minus divided by minus will give us a plus. 10 divided by 2 will give us 5. So plus 5 is same thing as 5. Invisible plus divided by minus will give us a minus. And 15 divided by 3 will give us 5. Okay. Invisible plus divided by invisible plus will give us an invisible plus. 18 divided by 2 will give us 9. Now, try the following. We have minus 17 plus 5, 5 minus 8, minus 3 minus 8, minus 2 times 5, minus 3 times 9, and minus 10 divided by 5. You can leave your answers in the comment section below. If there is any part of the tutorial that you don't understand, you can leave your comment in the comment section and I will reply. Also, if there is any topic in mathematics you are struggling with that you'd like me to make a tutorial on, you can let me know through the comment section. If you need more videos like this, you can check my channel through my playlists. You will find more interesting videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Thank you for listening. Till we meet again.